am I the asshole for refusing to list my husband as the future owner of the apartment my grandparents paid for? I have been married to my husband for 2 years. Before we even met, my grandparents gifted me a small apartment in the city as a sort of early inheritance. It's a cozy 1-bedroom in a great neighborhood, and honestly, the only reason I've been able to avoid renting and save money. Back in 2021, when my grandfather passed away, my grandmother moved into a retirement community. She didn't want the apartment sold. She wanted me to live in it and keep it in the family. The deed was transferred to me, and I've kept it under my name ever since. I pay for utilities, HOA, and maintenance, but the apartment itself was fully paid off by my grandparents. Now that I'm married, my husband and I are living in a rented place closer to his job, and I sublet the apartment to a friend of mine. The rent covers the maintenance and taxes. I plan to keep the apartment as a long-term safety net or possibly pass it on to our future kids. The issue came up when we were updating our wills and financial documents. My husband asked me to put the apartment in both our names and include a clause that if I die, it goes directly to him. He says it's only fair since we're married now and all assets should be mutual. I told him no. I explained that I don't see the apartment as a mutual asset. It's something my grandparents gave to me, and I want it to eventually go to our children or my younger brother if I don't have kids. My husband got really upset and said, I'm treating him like an outsider and not a real family member. He said it's insulting that I'm willing to build a life with him, but not trust him with this one piece of property. But here's why I really said no, and maybe this makes me an asshole. When we were setting up our life insurance plans, he insisted I make him 100% beneficiary, which I did. But when I asked to be added to his plan, he told me he was keeping his sister as the sole beneficiary because she needs help more. That rubbed me the wrong way. He also refused to open a joint savings account and said it's better we keep our finances separate. So when he asks me to give him control of an apartment my grandparents paid for, I just don't feel comfortable with it. He says I'm being petty and holding on to something just to spite him. I feel like I'm just protecting a family legacy that was never meant to be part of a marital asset split. So, am I the asshole for not naming my husband the future owner of an apartment he had nothing to do with?